sit down here next to us, and he is our other Marion Toyota player of the game, as he yells out like he's some kind of old man, but he is the furthest thing from an old man.
Nah, I'm pretty old.
I mean, are you even 19 yet, Jalen?
Yeah, I'm about to be 20.
You're about to be 20. Okay.
I did a pro school year.
All right, let's. That is true. So I kind of forgot about that. I'm not going to sell you short, Jalen Haynes. I will say, though, you did say when you make a three tonight, you would point at me.
I ain't gonna lie. I shot it, and I was surprised I made it. So I was like, I didn't know what to do. I just had to run back on defense. I didn't know what to do.
Jay Haynes, 4 straight games now for you in double figures. We caught up with you on the coaches show earlier today. Now, after this one, what are you most proud about with the team's effort tonight in the win?
Defense. We played really good defensively. I mean, we beat them by however much.
29.
It was a lot. We played really good defensively. Coach D. Red came out with the scout. They said that they played really slow, a lot of pump fakes. I feel like that we did really well with that.
Where do you see your team grew the most in this week? Having a week of preparations rare in college basketball. What are you pleased with the performance tonight for what you worked on?
I think we were really grounded, and we were really into the preparation. We came up with a really good win off of High Point, and nobody got their heads too big, and so we know what we had to do. We know what team we were facing. A really good team. They played really slow. They like to use a lot of pump fakes, and so Coach D. Red was in film saying that they're going to do this, and then we were all really locked in on that, and so that's why I feel like we really grew.
Jalen, for young guys that are new to college basketball, they have to get adjusted to everything, from going to class every day to all the other stuff. From the Austin Peay game to now, has the game slowed down for you?
A lot. I mean, it's slowed down a lot. Just seeing different reads on film, and that's another big thing is me watching film. Watching film and seeing how many angles I can get, and so the transition from high school to college is a lot. It's a lot different. You're playing bigger guys. They do this for a living. I mean, everybody's getting paid, so they take it a lot serious, and so taking the time and watching film and letting life run its course, and I'm not gonna get every answer in one day, and so that's. I mean, I think I grew a lot in just physicality and having the game slow down and just reads and actually calming down as well.
One of the things that Coach Watson said right before halftime, he said, Luke, just give the ball to Jalen Haynes and let him go dunk it. I give him credit for calling it out from the very beginning. Take us through that play of just how – I know ultimately the big back-breaking run didn't come until after about 4 minutes in the second half, but to send you guys to halftime on just what was a tremendous play, Jalen.
I mean, Coach Nagy, he drew up a play and said, Jalen, come off and go to the rim. You only have 5 seconds, so there's not a lot I can really do but go to the rim. But, I came off, caught the ball, and I seen there was a person there, but Max had a really good screen. And so after that, it was just open light. I went up there and dunked the ball, and I didn't even realize he jumped until after the fact. And then I felt his body, obviously, and then everybody went wild. And I thought they waved it off as well. That's why I didn't react crazy, because, oh, my God, I would have ran everywhere. But, because I seen the ref do this, and I was like, what happened? And then, But,
just signifying the end of the half,
That's how I realized that, because I thought he could wave it off, but, it was, I needed that for sure.
No doubt. It was a tremendous play. One of the areas that we've really emphasized with you, Jalen, entering the game tonight, your last 2 games, you've taken care of the basketball and you've shared it at an elite level. I mean, 9 assists to 3 turnovers in your last 2 games heading into tonight. Tonight, you do have 2 assists. There were 3 turnovers in the game, but I know you want those back. But, in terms of just being that leader out there on the floor, you play with Calron as well out there too. But how do you feel you adjust to just the different lineups? Because it's not like it is a regimen lineup now. You are out there with a lot of different guys.
I mean, it's different. We also use a lot of different lineups in practice. Getting adjusted to everybody and how they play. Also spending the summer as well with everybody. Learning how they play, learning what they thrive off of is another leader role, I guess, is what I've taken on. But I've tried to use my voice and relay what Coach Nagy is saying, and just realizing what players down, what players need help, what players need to get brought up, and so that's been a good thing.
It's your first time going through it, Jalen, but a lot of times this year, don't even want to just pinpoint to this and take anything away, but when finals are going on, first experience of going through it. Delaware, who we played earlier this year, they went on the road to beat George Washington tonight. It was one of the favorites in the A-10. You look around college basketball. I mean, Iowa State goes into Purdue. lays a thump down on them. Like sometimes this time of year, there are some crazy results that can happen. How did you guys remain focused with that time? And now as you look over the next couple games, you'll be on the road this weekend. You'll come back home with an important league game against Illinois State. Just making that your focus, because it's very easy this time of year for those things to get astray.
Yeah, you know, I mean, everybody has finals, and so, you know, we all knew what we were going into, you know, with finals and, you know, what team we had to play. And, you know, everybody realized that, hey, you know, we also have a job to do in the classroom and on the court. And so, you know, watching film, taking the time with everybody, you know, getting with them, you know, bringing them all together, saying, hey, we have the job to do tonight, and let's finish the job.
You done with school? Is the semester over?
No, I have 3 exams tomorrow.
Ooh, boy.
Crazy.
But you're ready. You're ready to roll.
I'm always ready.
I mean, you're already studying and good.
Yeah,
like you're not.
I can take it right now. I need sleep.
Okay. I was going to say we could get Hillary over here. We could proctor these right now for you.
Yeah.
You guys get. You know, you had a tremendous road win against High Point. Richmond, they're creeping right close to that top 100 Ken Palm category. They beat Belmont on the road, who, of course, has been off to a great start. How big is the opportunity for you guys on Saturday, Jalen, to take it back on the road and have an opportunity again to just earn a really tough road win against a good team?
I mean, it's a big opportunity. You know, when the opportunity presents itself, you know, we have to come through and finish the job. You know, I think if we come with the same defensive pressure as we did in the second half today, we'll come out with the win. And so, I mean, we had 10 kills at the end of the game. 3 in the first half, 7 in the second half.
Wow.
And so, it's hard to score when you have 7 kills in the half. So, I mean, I think that's going to be a really big thing for us.
Congratulations, man. Great game.
Thank y'all.
Once again, that was Jay Haynes. He is one of our Marion Toyota's player of the game. We'll take a timeout. Paxton Guy with that final score.